Hello everybody, it is the Popper J and I am back after not uploading forever and I am sorry for the bad audio, but here we go. Pioneer Coco Slivers by Popper J MTJ YouTube. Let me pat myself on the shoulder there for a minute. So first off, this is a tribal deck, 4 slivers in the Pioneer format. Galerider Sliver is our 1-drop sliver. It is 1 blue and it gives all of our slivers flying. And it's a 1 mana 1/1. Diffusion Sliver. Whenever a sliver creature you control becomes a target of a spell or ability an opponent controls, counter that spell or ability unless its controller pays 2. So this is going to make spot removal really bad. Imagine them trying to use a fatal push on your creature and it costing as much as a murder. That's pretty okay for just a 2-drop creature. Yes, it's only a 1/1, but the fact that it's really hard to kill and it makes all your other slivers really hard to kill, it's pretty good. Manaweft Sliver. It turns all of your slivers into mana dorks for 2 mana. So far, all of these have been only 1/1s, but that's fine. They strength in numbers. Metallic Mimic, not technically a sliver, but when it enters the battlefield, it will become a sliver when you choose sliver. And then whenever another sliver you control enters the battlefield, enters the battle with another +1/+1 counter. So it makes all those other creatures, the ones that are 1/1s, make sure they come down as 2/2s. This card does the same thing, except it just buffs them all the time. So it is a 2/2 as long as its ability is active. So it's a 2 mana 1/1, and all slivers you control get +1/+1. Belligerent Sliver makes your slivers really hard to block. So for 3 mana, you get a 2/2, and sliver creatures you control have this creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. I think that's pretty good. Imagine they're also probably going to have flying, so your creatures are basically going to be unblockable at that point. You have Blur Sliver, gives all of them haste. Haste plus really hard to block is going to allow you to go into some really scary stuff. Syphon Sliver, it's going to give all your slivers lifelink. So imagine you're playing against the burn matchup. They got you to like 5 life. You go to your turn, you drop this. It has haste. All your other creatures have lifelink now. You swing in, you go back up to like 20. Atarka's command. So this is just really good. For one, it's an anthem for all your creatures and gives them reach, but that's probably not going to be that important. It can stop your opponents from gaining life. It can help you mana ramp, and it can also deal 3 damage to each opponent. You're usually probably going to use this for the ability of dealing 3 to them and then also anthening your creatures. So you're going to get a little bit of value out of this. It also can save one of your creatures. Let's say you have a 3/3 out. They try to use a bolt, or is bolt even? I don't think bolt's even legal in format. Oh, they use a shock, and they go to shock one of your 2/2s, turn it into a 3/3, and you also hurt them. It's pretty okay. Same for Heroic Intervention. Permanents you control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. That is going to allow you to stop board wipes. That's main board. You can edit the deck how you like it. This is also going to stop you from getting hit by kill spells. Imagine they're about to hit your best blocker or attacker. You go ahead, you make it hexproof and indestructible. It's pretty okay. Collected Company. Now, all of our creatures are 3 mana or less. So, Collected Company is 4 mana, get 2 creatures. You can get the haste creature and the lifelink creature. There's a whole bunch of things you can hit. It's the top 6 cards. You're most likely, with 28 creatures in the deck, going to hit something. It's really nice. Yeah, this is what the deck's around. You can also, because it's instant speed, you can go ahead and they're going to be, they'll go to target one of your creatures. Or, yeah, this says it counters it. So let's say they only have like 1 mana open. They go to Fatal Push. You can collect a company hoping to hit a Diffusion Sliver, and boom, now their spell costs more, and you also probably got another creature with it. It's just really good. It's instant speed. You can do it whenever you want. You can also, while you're holding up a Heroic Intervention to protect from a board wipe, if they don't have a board wipe because board wipe is sorcery speed, you can just collect a company, boom, blow them out of the game. Botanical Sanctum. This card is basically an OG dual land without the typing until you get 3 lands, and then it becomes a tap land. It's really good for these decks. It's going to be a dual land until you hit collected company mana. If it's a 4th land drop, then you're kind of trash out of luck. Breeding Pool, it's a shock land. They're just really good. A forest and an island. We mostly use red and blue. Sliver Hive and Unclaimed Territory. These are just going to add 1 color of mana for cast sliver spells. So because we're having multiple spells colors in the deck, it's going to make sure we can cast all of them, and they're only one of the color. So as long as we have a Sliver Hive, we can literally cast anything in our hand. The same for the Unclaimed Territory if we choose Sliver. Sliver Hive also can 5 mana make a 1/1. We're barely ever going to do that unless we're in a bad situation. And then Stomping Ground, another shock land. So this has been Popper J MTG. Thank you guys for watching. I'm cutting this short because I really just don't feel very well and wanted to pump this video out because Pioneer is coming out and I want people to have access to a cool slivers list. See you guys later. Bye bye.